So let's do what old school Martin would do. Okay? Let's do it like this. Here is the global PC market. You see? Okay? Number theory is not going to make you great at computer science. It probably won't hurt to. And learning number theory is never a mistake. I'll say that. I'm not sure it's a really good idea. For computer science, but learning number theory is always a good idea. All right. So we have never had less in the last 20 years, less than 240 million computers sold a year, right? Computers aren't going away. Dell, Hewlett are going to still make computers. PCs are not disappearing. Um, so let's assume, and this is looks like a trough. Peaked back in 2021, peaked in 2011, and then like an annual decline until the bottom in 2018. So you can see like this like very weirdly cyclical. I don't know what the cycles are based on. It doesn't look like economics, but this was 2011. It grew through the great financial crisis. Guess I'll grow. Trough in 2018. That's because I was in jail. Come out in jail, boom. Now we're sinking again. No, in all seriousness, I think we're always going to have some. We're going to have PCs. So let's see. Intel's revenue for the average PC shipment. Divided by that, okay. So basically, Intel clears. One of the ways to look at it is they've cleared between $150 to $250 for every PC sold. I was in the box. Dimitri, what's up, man? We still got to finish that chess game. Okay. So they're clearing $200 on average. I think that's gonna never change, right? Like, so if you look at these bad years, even 2006, they made $3 billion. In the good years, they made 12 billion. And that's again, it's a cyclical business. Is there something about the chip business that's changed where they can't do that anymore? Because if you're cyclically adjusted earnings, or 5 billion a year, I mean, it's not a cheap stock. And in these years, they were doing way more than that. It got up to 20 billion. But the worst earnings they had was 3 billion. I'm smelling it like it's kind of a buy. I don't think it's cooked. I really don't. Here's free cash flow. Now this shit's cray. You want to see something crazy? This shit's cray. You want to see a chart? This is the shit. Look at this. 5 billion, 10 billion, 15 billion. Okay, bad year, 10 billion. 10 billion. Oh man, 20 billion. What the fuck? Negative. Yeah, so that's a little crazy. That's tricky. I think if they like skinny down and focus on PCs, like that business alone, I'm just trying to think what that's worth. Like nobody, for example, they have a monopoly in the notebook market. Like nobody makes chips for notebooks other than them, basically. Short Intel, congratulations. Let's read the 10K. All right, we are an industry leader and a catalyst for technology innovation and products that revolutionize the way we live. We are committed to harnessing the breadth and scale of our reach to have a positive effect on business, society, and the planet. Okay, focus on the business one. Our purpose is to create world-changing technology that improves the life of every person on the planet. And improve your shareholders' life first, man. ARM is the risk. I see. Thank you, Triode. Introduction to our business. We are committed to creating world-changing technology that improves the life. Okay. We are the technology the world builds on. Okay. We have the opportunity to push the boundaries of what's possible and to create solutions to the world's biggest challenges. Man, challenge these nuts. As technology permeates every aspect of our lives, we see an insatiable demand for processing power. That is why we're opening our manufacturing network to the world and creating the resilient supply chains that industries need. It's why we are bringing the full breadth of our silicon and software to bear by bringing AI everywhere, from the client to the data center to the edge. It's why we continue our relentless pursuit of Moore's Law to unlock innovation and spark new ecosystems. Much as oil has defined geopolitics for the last 5 decades, tech supply chains and where semis are built will define the next 5 decades. With one of the most geographically balanced supply chains across North America, Europe, and Asia, we lead the way in creating open end-to-end value chains that the US and Europe seek for resiliency and security. I guess they're saying that when China violates Taiwan, yeah, Qualcomm as well. I thought they don't live in the same space as Qualcomm. And that, for the first time, gives ecosystems a true alternative to other foundries. They're basically saying TSM. We're at a pivotal moment in AI. AI is incredibly powerful, but still immature. We must ensure AI technology advances responsibly. Man, you don't have to worry about responsibly. Worry about your share of the pie. Intel defines the spirit of Moore's Law as relentless innovation and pursuit of exponential leaps in computing power, all in close collaboration with our customers. We're not finished yet. Continuous innovation is the cornerstone of Moore's Law. We do this because we are committed to bringing an excellent partner for the next era of compute, to being an excellent partner, creating trusted environments, TEE, am I right? Collaboratively innovating and delivering exceptional engineering from silicon to services. The possibilities are limitless. It starts with Intel. Pat Gelsinger. Semiconductors are essential to maintaining and enabling modern society, and there are infinite possibilities as we enter the age of AI. Our strategy for reclaiming process and product leadership, bringing AI everywhere, and driving resilient, diverse, and balanced supply chain puts Intel in the position to help define the future of technology. I think they got to own their shittiness, you know what I mean? I think they got to be like, we suck, all right? We fucking suck. We're going to fix it. But we fucking suck. We're not enabling modern society. We're not enabling shit, all right? They were who we thought they were. Playoffs. 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 This is like, when the sports team gets beat up by the other sports team. NVIDIA's like, Jensen just put up 40 points. And this dude is like, I just got my ankles broken. Gotta act like you just got your ankles broken. He's acting like he's enabling the future of technology. Man, Jensen got a leather jacket. Where the fuck's your leather jacket? That whole fit's fucked. Look at this, the whole fit is fucked up. I actually want to check out. Yes, alumni, yes, I'll do Q&A. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. I got my stick, man. All right? You don't like the stick? Kick rocks. All right, so this is also another fucking clusterfuck. Government changing a perfectly fucking working website. Look at this. What do I do? Enter query text. The fuck is this? You got to learn like a little new programming language to run this. I'm not opposed to learning it. But this is some bullshit right here. I just want assignee Intel. But like, it's like... Huh? This is an upgrade. The basic search is too basic, though. It ain't that bad, actually. Okay. So here's all the latest Intel patents. They get a lot of patents. Some quantum stuff, too, it looks like. Oh, these are applications. I want published patents. There's the published patents. Applications can still be useful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of sick. AES. I actually love this encryption stuff. I might do some programming in that later. I was doing some late last night, actually. You can learn a lot by reading these patents. It's no strange. It's no accident Einstein was a patent clerk, right? You can also see what they're not working on, right? And then there's other ways we're going to look into this. But you got me in on this Intel thing. I'm excited to work on this. Okay, 2023 revenue is $54 billion, down $9 billion, or 14% from last year. CCG, which is what, Client Computing Group, revenue decreased 8%. So what I'm thinking is just value CCG. And I almost think like you separate CCG and Foundry. And if you broke up Intel, you might actually have a more valuable business. So CCG revenue decreased 8% due to lower notebook and desktop volume from lower demand across market segments, partially offset by increased volume in the second half of the year as customer inventory levels normalized compared to higher levels in the first half. Notebook ASPs, average selling prices, decreased due to a higher mix of small core products combined with a higher mix of older generation products. This was partially offset by higher desktop ASPs due to an increased mix of product sales to the commercial and gaming market segments. DCAI, that's data center AI revenue, decreased 20% due to low server volume resulting from a softening CPU data center market, partially offset by higher ASPs from a lower mix of hyperscale customer-related revenue and a higher mix of high core count products. So they're not participating at all, really, in the data center AI success. Next revenue decreased 31% as customers tempered purchases to reduce inventories and adjust to a lower demand environment across product lines. We invested 16 bill in R&D, made capital investments of 26 billion. Holy shit. Okay, look. If you make $26 billion capex and you don't have a rebound in the next couple of years in Intel, I don't know. That sounds like a buy to me, man. You putting down 26 billion cash, buy some equipment. Love that equipment. That's gonna bear some fruit. Come on, think about that, man. 26 bill. You tell me they're not gonna make money on that 26 bill? That alone, that equipment alone is gonna be worth 100 bill. You think so? We're swimming in chips already? Maybe. From Taiwan Semi? The problem is Apple uses Taiwan Semi too, right? So is Apple going to use Intel? Intel Foundry? I don't know. I think a lot of these companies don't want the geographic concentration. I wouldn't want all my stuff made there just by prudence. Prudence alone. Non-GAAP gross margin was 43.6. Okay. I'll add that down. And how'd they get 40? I got 39. Oh, this is 2023. Got it. What the fuck? Oh, my Discord's on. I quit Rust last night, the video game. My teammates didn't protect me. So I'm done. I uninstalled it. I was wasting too much time on it anyway. But I told my teammates to protect me. They didn't protect me. I got pissed. Yeah, of course you got to analyze customers and suppliers, of course. Yeah, they did a Secret Service job right there. Oh man, don't make fun of the Secret Service. They're good. They're good people, all right? Okay. Our 2023 results reflect the continued advancement of our transformational journey. You could say that again. We continued to prioritize investments critical to our IDM 2.0 transformation, achieved operational milestones, and executed disciplined expense management. To achieve our long-term financial model, we believe it is imperative that we drive to world-class product cost and operational efficiency. A key component of our overall strategy is our internal foundry model. Okay? Under this model, we intend to reshape our operational dynamics and establish transparency and accountability through standalone P&L reporting for our manufacturing group in 2024. We expect this model to enable increased efficiencies across a number of aspects of our org that we believe are integral to achieving our financial and operational goals. At the same time, we continue to prioritize capital investments critical to our efforts to regain process leadership and establish a leading-edge, at-scale foundry business, delivering leadership products. We seek to develop and offer leading products that will enable a future where every human can have more computing power and quicker access to data. We remain committed to our goal of delivering 5 technology nodes in 4 years, okay, to regain transistor performance and power performance leadership by 2025. This sounds like a good turnaround, man. I might be long Intel here. Fuck it. The cloud. This year, we achieved several key milestones on our product roadmap, including we launched the Intel Core Ultra processors. Featuring our first integrated NPU, neural processing unit. For power efficient AI acceleration and local inference on the PC. We introduced the 13th gen Intel Core mobile processor family. Fourteenth gen Intel Core desktop. Delivering fast desktop frequencies and enhanced desktop experience for enthusiasts. What is that? Intel 14th gen. All I see is Intel's crashing CPU nightmare explained. Yikes. Yeah, it looks like there's some voltage error. Glad I don't have this chip. Shit. 65-watt chips. Oh, they're getting up to 6 gigahertz? God damn. Clock speeds don't matter these days. Clock speeds always matter, man. 'Cause when I program, I'm getting the clock. I'm in the register file, baby. Max Intel Turbo Boost Max Technology 3. The fuck is that? 5856. Okay. Performance Core Max Turbo Frequency. Okay. Efficient Core Max Turbo Frequency. I think if there's 3 levels above you, you shouldn't call it Max Turbo. You just call it like Middle Turbo. Maybe kill the Turbo too. Just call it Mid. This shit mid. Alright? You're on the mid level. Set the processor to mid. Costco looks insane, I agree. When are we going to get more than 24 cores? What is this P core versus E core? Am I stupid? Performance cores versus efficiency cores. Huh. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. 8 and 16. I kind of do want the newest i9, to be fair. L3 cache. It's a weird question, Illumi. Capital without what? Capitalism without capital? Anyways. What was the name for 14th gen anyway? 12th gen was all Alder Lake, right? Raptor Lake is 13th gen, no? Raptor Lake refresh, right? I don't want to learn semis, man. You put me through this shit. So you got the K and the KF. What do the K and the KF mean? Can I just swap these out? My computer just, and then you got the KS. This makes me want a KYS. Oh, unlocked. Oh, so well, that's the thing. It says here base frequency 3.2. The fuck, man? This is supposed to be the best processor, but its base frequency is 3.2. The old gen is 3.4. Okay, this one says up to 5.6 gigahertz. These things are really cringe. IPC instructions. I mean, isn't that what Hertz is? Frequency. Is this like, it's not RISC, so this is x86 instruction set? Is it for a specific instruction set? KF is no integrated GPU. So does F mean no integrated GPU? S means lower power. Interesting. Stop doing this. These are just ripoffs. I think this is the best chip out there right now, 14900 KF. Okay. Launched the 4th gen Intel Xeon. We launched the 4th gen Intel Xeon scalable processors, a critical part of our heterogeneous hardware and software portfolio to accelerate real-world data center, cloud, and edge workloads, including AI, and also announced the 4th gen Intel Xeon scalable processors with Intel vRAN. boost. A new general purpose chip that fully integrates layer 1 acceleration into the Xeon system on chip and is designed to eliminate the need for external accelerator cards. We launched the 5th gen. That's news, I guess. Xeon scalable processors for data center, cloud, and edge with embedded capabilities for powering AI workloads. We introduced 2 new Intel Arc Pro GPUs. Okay. We should look at this. Intel Arc Pro A60 and the Intel Arc Pro A60M and the Intel Arc Pro A40. Okay. Okay. You want to look at the Arc? I think we were offered to use these things, but oh, they look sick. Damn. Looks fire. They don't look like a video though. They don't look like a video though. With great customers such as the Pineapple, Topaz Labs, you've heard of them, Wondershare. It's like, where's OpenAI? Are these are meant for gaming? Man. Handbrake. Okay. The fuck is this? This didn't explain anything. Oh, I'm so sick. Okay. Investing in leading edge at scale manufacturing, we are committed to strengthening the resilience of the global semiconductor supply chain for leading edge semi products by investing in geographically balanced manufacturing capacity. In the US, we are expanding our existing operations in Arizona, New Mexico, and Oregon. Okay, US manufacturing. Arizona. Apparently everyone wants to be in Arizona. New Mexico and Oregon. And investing in 2 new leading chip factories in Ohio. We've submitted all 4 of our major project proposals in Arizona, New Mexico, Ohio, and Oregon, estimated to represent over $100 billion of U.S. manufacturing and research commitments over the next 5 years to the U.S. Department of Commerce's CHIPS Program Office. In the EU and Israel, we have announced a series of investments spanning our existing operations in Ireland and Israel. We want to include Israel for some reason in Europe. That's fine. I accept it. As well as our planned investment of more than $33 billion in Germany to build a leading-edge wafer fab mega site, and our plans to invest up to $4.6 billion in assembly and test in Poland.
We also announced the start of high volume manufacturing using Intel 4 technology.
Oh, that's this.
And EUV technology in Ireland. What's that? Extreme ultraviolet? 4 nanometer, even though it's probably not 4 nanometers. 4 nanometers is small. I know my chemistry. Shit's doesn't get that much smaller than 4 nanometers. You know, we got this thing in chemistry called angstroms. And an angstrom is 0.1 nanometers, so it's 10 angstrom for 1 nanometer. And the distance between two carbon atoms, right? Carbon, carbon, atom, bond, distance is 1.5 angstroms. Okay? So you're talking about carbon-carbon bond is 15 nanometers. No? I got that wrong? Nope. Well, it's 1.54 angstroms. And what did we say? 1 angstrom is 0.1 nanometers. Do it like that. So the distance of a carbon-carbon bond is around 0.15 nanometers. And so if we're at 4 nanometers, which we're not, we basically can't get smaller than the distance between carbon-carbon bond, I wouldn't think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be teaching at university anytime soon. Not the kind of vibe for me. So we're looking at what? I mean, we could just divide, right? 4 divided by 0.15, we're 26x away, right? But these, when they say it's 4 nanometer or 3 nanometer or whatever TSM, it's not actually 4 nanometer. And you have to remember three-dimensional space is different from two-dimensional space. So you have the volume expansion that you have to apply. You have to allometrically scale for 3D. So I don't think we're at 4 nanometer transistor size anyway. What is the actual MOSFET nanometer or transistor size? Right, MOSFET is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. And so that's 20 nanometers. But it's not possible to shrink below 5 using silicon. However, you can get it to 1 with molybdenum and single-walled carbon nanotubes, which are not, I think, possible. The junction depth, 100 nanometers. Gate oxide thickness, 3 nanometers. Human hair is 100,000 nanometers. Wow. DNA. That's probably the smallest you can get, right? DNA, 2.5 nanometers. So we still got a ways to go. We can shrink a little bit more, but we're definitely getting close to the end. I don't think it's any of them. Like I think the whole 4 nanometer LARP is just like it's honestly just a LARP. Backside power delivery. Yeah, I would imagine that the heat sinks and the power is the biggest part of it. Let's see. Width times length times parallel fingers. Length is fixed at minimum feature size, and width is allowed to vary. So width is usually the size. No advantage in having length other than minimum allowed. Okay. Reddit's kind of neat. Take the L and move on. Ooh. I'm just correcting your misinformation. Silicon atom is 0.2 nanometers. Let's say channel length. I'm not sure what that even means. What is a channel? Resistor physical cable length. Well, I got to learn a lot about this stuff. I don't know much about it. I've never done cocaine in my life. I never will. I'll leave that to the degenerates. It's good to take time with stocks. I mean, this isn't easy stuff. I can't believe it's 4:30. You know, you have to chew on it. So we'll keep chewing on Intel, but I have spent a lot of time on it. So let's maybe look at. Guy wants me to look at VRT.